Welcome to the world of Jones Knows. I just installed some Lifeproof vinyl in a church. The color was Lighthouse Oak. It was a really interesting installation, and I thought this would be a good opportunity to review the product and show you the installation. Today on Jones Knows.
It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be.
So if you're new to the channel, my name is Tim. I'm a flooring and stair contractor. I've been doing this for over 20 years. Helping me in the videos are my two sons, Tristan and Hunter. So, vinyl floors are quickly becoming the most popular flooring in the world. Now, with all the popularity, all the brands are popping up. There's Nucor, there's Duralux, there's Cortec, Nuvelli, and we just recently installed Lighthouse Oak from Lifeproof in a church. Now, we didn't just do the flooring, but we got to do the steps and the risers. And I was pretty impressed with the nosing because they were a really good match. However, I was a little disappointed in something else about them, which you'll find out a little bit later in the video. Though I thought I'd review the product today, and while we're reviewing it, we'll run that installation video so you can see how we installed it and what it looks like. Run that video. I've installed plenty of different vinyls, from Nucor to Duralux. So many different ones, it's starting to be like laminate. Companies popping up making vinyl all over the place. Lifeproof is quickly becoming one of the more popular ones because why? They sell it at Home Depot, of course, and everybody goes to Home Depot. A few months ago, if you asked me what my favorite vinyl was, I'd probably tell you it was Nucor. You ask me today, I might still tell you it's Nucor. Lifeproof is quickly becoming one of my most popular vinyls as well. So the color we did in this church was the Lighthouse Oak. It looks amazing. I love the color. As you can see, it's rustic, but it has all the grays in it that everybody loves. So depending on how you decorate, you could use it with all different types of decor, from a farmhouse to a beach house. I think it'll look good everywhere. As you can see, we're all working really hard to get this flooring installed. It does install pretty nice. It looks good, pretty quick to install as well. I'd like to go over first some of the pros and cons of Lifeproof flooring. One of the reasons that I'm starting to like Lifeproof a little more than Nucor possibly is the looks. It's super realistic. For some reason, what I really like about this particular floor is the texture. Some of the, and I've seen this a lot in laminates over the years, some of the textures and the finishes that they put on look really fake. Lifeproof, though, has a really nice finish and texture that they put on it that really makes it look realistic. So looks is definitely one of the biggest pros. Also, I don't know if you're new to my channel, but I recently did a series, Lifeproof up against Nucor, and one of the things that I did a lot of research on was the emissions of them. Do they emit fumes? Are they dangerous? And Lifeproof, let me tell you, is low VOC. It has no formaldehyde, and it's a safe floor to put in your home. So that is definitely a huge pro. Another pro is obviously the warranty. It's a lifetime warranty. Another one is the fact that it is obviously waterproof. That's why we go with vinyl. That's why vinyl's so popular. I've tested Lifeproof, submerged it for over a month, completely waterproof. So you have no fears. Lifeproof is here. You have nothing to worry about when it comes to moisture. You can install it in the bottom of your fish tank if you want. Nothing to worry about. Another pro is the fact that it is very scratch resistant. I've tested it. I've done a torture test on it. very resistant to scratching. Another pro is the moldings. Moldings match amazing. Perfect match on the moldings. Color is exact, better than any flooring to molding match I've ever seen, or equal to anything I've ever seen. Exact match, which leaves a lot to be said lately with a lot of companies that make generic moldings for all their floors, where they'll use one molding for 4 different floors, 5 different floors. So they pick one in between 4 colors, and you have to use it with multiple floors. These are made exact. Per floor they make a molding, at least with all the ones that I've installed. So that is a big pro in my book. Last but definitely not least, the fact that it comes with a attached padding. So that saves you the money of having to buy an underlayment for it. Anytime you can save money is a huge pro, right? I know me, I love to save money. First con is going to be the fact that vinyl is basically a little bit softer than any other flooring material, basically. So there is the possibility of denting. Now, Lifeproof does have a rigid core, so it is going to be very resistant to denting. Did a torture test where I actually ran it over with my car. You have to check it out to see how it fared, but I can tell you, it's pretty decent, but a con is definitely going to be denting. So another con I have with Lifeproof is the stair nose. I'm a big stair guy. I install stairs for a living. I'm a stair contractor. I do lots of stairs. And the Lifeproof stairs, even though they match amazing, I mean amazing, they are perfect match, better than I have ever seen any flooring and molding match. They match perfect. They are overlapping. What does that mean? The stair nose sits on top of the floor and it's not flush. Some people it might not bother. Other people want to flush stair nose. It's one of those things that a lot of the competitors have flush stair nose. I think Lifeproof really should go that direction and get flush stair nose. So another con is going to be the selection. Now, I'm not saying that they don't have a ton of colors, because they probably do online, but when I go into Home Depot, it's hard to find in the store, and when I do find it, they have either a limited amount in stock, or it's a special order. So now I guess one of the reasons that things that I'm comparing it to, one of the companies I'm comparing it to, is probably their biggest competitor, which is Nucor. When I go into Floor & Decor that sells Nucor, they have an aisle and a half of the stuff, an aisle and a half of vinyl. I go into Home Depot, and they don't even have an aisle. They have like an aisle where they put it in between 2 aisles in my store, like in between the carpet and the tile, and like a little half a section, and they have a small like miniature like setup where they have like 8 colors and half of them aren't in stock. So selection is definitely a con. Now I believe if you go online you can probably order some or find some, but me, I like to see it myself. I like to hold it, I like to touch it, I like to look at it, I like to see it in person. I want to bring home a sample and see it in my house. So shopping online for flooring doesn't always work. So I mean, I'm sure you can order samples and maybe figure it out from there, order a box, but that's a problem I have with it. So that's definitely a big con. My last con is, it's not if I could do a half a con, it's probably qualified, but since it is a slightly negative thing, I have to call it a con, is installation. Now, don't get me wrong, Lifeproof installs fairly easy, but there are easier vinyls to install. I have a lot of people that write me and comment me on having problems with installing it. And if you don't install it every day, you have to understand with Lifeproof that you really need to make sure you get it to lock together all the way. You can get it to go together but if you don't fully engage the locking system, you could have issues installing it. That being said, it's a very easy product to install, but it seems like if you don't have a lot of experience with flooring, that it does give some people problems. So there are easier floorings to install, like Nucor. I mean, did I say that? There are easier products to install in the market. But those are the pros and cons. But overall, I have to say I enjoy installing Lifeproof. I think that it is a good product. It's a durable product. It looks great, and it's a pretty good value. Most Lifeproof run anywhere from $2.99 to $3.19. There could be some that are a little bit less if they're on sale, but $3, $3.19 for the most part is not a bad price. It's competitive with the other vinyls on the market. You're getting a completely waterproof and extremely durable floor. It can be done yourself, but if you do have to have it installed, you're looking at another couple of dollars a foot. You don't have to buy underlayments. You're saving money there, and you're going to get a floor that should last you quite a while. Yeah, but overall, I mean, I love the Lifeproof. You know, if you're doing a staircase in it, you know, then I'm not... what I usually do for my customers when I'm doing a vinyl floor is I like to do a solid wood staircase and stain and match it to the flooring. Because remember, with the Lifeproof, you have the overlapping stair nose, so I'm not a huge fan of those. I think they're a tripping hazard. I think they come loose a lot easier than a regular stair nose that locks in. So overall, I really enjoy working with the Lifeproof. I think it's a great product, a durable product, fair price. I think the realism is great. They have some awesome colors. It comes down to finding a color and a style that you like. This Lighthouse Oak it's a little rustic. It's a beautiful floor, kind of beachy. But what I always tell my clients when you're deciding amongst the floor, find a color you like. If you love the Lighthouse Oak, then I highly recommend it for you. I think that you'll enjoy it. I think it's a great quality product. I think it'll look great in your home. It's a good value for the money. It looks good. It'll perform. Lifetime warranty. It's got all the bells and whistles. What more could you ask for? Free installation? Never gonna happen. But guess what? You want to learn how to install? We'll teach you. Make sure you check out some of my other videos. We have how-to flooring, stairs, product reviews. We put Lifeproof up against Nucor, Nucor up against Lifeproof. We put Lifeproof up against laminate. We put Lifeproof up against my car. We have travel. We have having fun videos. We have all kind of stuff. So make sure, what I like to say is you take out your favorite flooring mallet, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. If you want to learn more and see more about this particular Lifeproof, be sure to check out my church series. We have a preview and prep. We have a how-to installation, as well as some other videos coming out soon at Jones Knows.